Good morning. Welcome to the lower school's closing ceremony. Today is officially the last day of school. We come together as a community today to celebrate the completion of a successful school year and each of us moving on to the next grade in the fall. We are pleased you could join us.
As we begin many special occasions at school, we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Welcome, families. Good morning, students and teachers. When I thought about the end of this school year, one word came to mind: bittersweet. Bittersweet is also the name of a plant, also known as nightshade. Mildly poisonous, though the fruit is. Certain birds thrive on that fruit for nourishment, and the vine is dotted with gorgeous purple flowers, tiny ones, that provide shelter for small animals. Bittersweet is also a 2019 poem by poet Andrea Cohen, which I'll read for you now. It trades in poison and bombs. We call it bittersweet. What living isn't? What school year is it? We're all looking forward to summer and new adventures in the fall, but we will miss this school year and each other. Lower school closing is a very special ceremony because it exemplifies how we teach and how we are as a community. Each and every fifth grader had a job as part of the ceremony. They're a team. And this ceremony and each day of the school year could not have happened without the important role of every single team member. Please enjoy this morning's closing ceremony.
In lower school, we love to sing our school song. We often sing it on special occasions like today. We thought you might like to know a little bit more about how it came to be. Our beautiful school song was written by Ella Hart Kehoe. Miss Kehoe began teaching at Rutgers Prep in 1921 when the school was located in New Brunswick. Eventually, she became the elementary school principal during the 1950s and 1960s. She was an amateur poet as well as educator. We love the lyrics that she wrote, and we sing them proudly still today. Please join us now in singing the school song. Ms. Espinosa will conduct. Everyone please stand.
We have 4 awards at lower school closing. These awards honor the values or principles that are hallmarks of the lower school experience above and beyond academics. These awards also honor and help us remember the special people from our school's history for whom each award is named.
The Monarch Award was established to honor Anne Jabla. Mrs. Jabla was a 4th grade teacher at Rutgers Preparatory School for 18 years. The name of the award refers to the monarch butterflies about which she loved to teach. The monarch symbolizes the metamorphosis or the change that the student experiences in 5th grade. Mrs. Jabla loved to watch the butterflies change and enjoyed watching her students transform and mature. This award goes to the 5th grader who exhibited the most growth academically, emotionally, and socially over the course of this year. This year's recipient of the Anne Jabla's Monarch Award is Bodin Sirkar.
The Music Award was established in honor of Mrs. Kathy Russin to commemorate her love of music. Mrs. Russin served at Rutgers Prep for 38 years before retiring. She was a music teacher, department chair, 3rd grade teacher, assistant principal, and principal of the lower school. The Kathy Russin Music Award is given to a 5th grade student who consistently shows great joy in terms of enthusiasm and great effort in terms of engagement in one or more of the music programs in lower school. The award is jointly selected by myself, Mrs. Stevenson, and Mr. Figaro. This year's recipient of the Kathy Russin Music Award is Molly Casagrande.
The Roseanne Howarth Principal's Recognition Award was established in honor of Mrs. Howarth, a long-serving lower school principal, and in honor of our greatest school value, kindness. The Principal Award is given to a student in 5th grade who is known for kindness and has acted as a real pal to their fellow classmates. This award is also special because the selection is made by the 5th grade students themselves. 5th graders cast votes to identify a classmate who is consistently a friend to all. This year's recipient of the Roseanne Howarth Principal's Award is Catalina Farapieghi.
The Aaron Varga Sunshine Award was established in honor of Mrs. Aaron Varga, a long-serving lower and middle school teacher and coach. Mrs. Varga was a powerful inspiration to all of us, students and fellow teachers alike, for being positive and for seeing the glass half full at all times. The award helps us remember Mrs. Varga's encouragement to find the joy in everything. The Sunshine Award is given to a student in 5th grade who is known for consistently bringing sunshine and positive energy to everything he or she does. This year's recipient of the Aaron Vargas Sunshine Award is Mackenzie Brown.
The fifth graders are leaders of the lower school in many ways. We had leadership class this year with Dr. Winograd, Mrs. Vincher, and Mr. Lewis. During this class, we learned about leadership qualities we have and that we can continue to develop. We also had jobs in the lower school. We walked the youngest students from the early birds in the barn to the ECEC every morning at 8 o'clock. Miss Keene said she never had so many volunteers for this job every morning. We also hand out ice cream at lunchtime every Monday, and that job makes you really popular.
We also completed several projects in our leadership class. We ran a food drive for the lower school to benefit Franklin Food Bank. We learned about the steps of the peace process for conflict resolution. We even taught the peace process to third grade so that younger kids could learn to work out their differences with each other. We look forward to putting everything we learned in leadership class to work in middle school.
Pre-K was an awesome year. One of my pre-K memories is when we used to sing songs with Miss Papa and make our parents proud. I felt so sad when Miss Papa retired. Another memory is the playground. I used to love the playground, especially the ship. I used to think that I was the coolest. Our assistant teacher was Mrs. Guston. She was kind and helpful. Lunch was my favorite because we got to eat. These are some memories from pre-K.
JK was a fun-filled experience that I will never forget. When I was in JK, my teachers were Mrs. Putnell and Mrs. Lauder. One of my favorite things we did during the year was the Rainforest Cafe, where we decorated the classroom to look like a rainforest. We made things like snakes out of paper and sang about the different layers of the rainforest and the animals that lived there. Another thing I remember is the JK show, where we performed songs and also danced to them. Finally, I remember the pumpkin patch, where we went to pick pumpkins with our friends and family members if they wanted to come. These are some of my favorite memories from JK.
Kindergarten was a great year. Our teachers were Miss Murders and Miss J. I specifically remember 3 things from kindergarten: celebrating the 100th day of school, a play at Drew University, and COVID. The 100th day of school was a huge day for us, and we made cakes to celebrate the day. We went on a trip in kindergarten and saw a mouse travel to the moon. It was a glow-in-the-dark show. That year, COVID also came in as a new virus, so we had Zoom classes from home for safety purposes. I also remember when, during this time, Miss Murders came to my house to give me my stuff from school. These are amazing memories I had in kindergarten.
Today, I'm going to talk about first grade memories. I remember in first grade, the food got delivered to our classrooms. Something else I remembered is we were in the same classrooms as we are in 5th grade. Another memory I had is the plexiglass. It was like you had your own little space to yourself. It was like in first grade we had fun. Miss Corbin was our teacher in first grade, so was Mr. Lewis, and we had Mr. Lewis twice. We were the only class to have Mr. Lewis twice. Those are memories from first grade.
We've all had our first days of school, and they can be either great or not so great. My first year RPS was in the 2nd grade, and don't worry, my first day of school was great. I instantly clicked with the kind community here at Rutgers Prep. There were many new and delightful projects in the 2nd grade, but one that stood out to me was the types of community projects. Each group made a paper diagram of a type of community. I'm pretty sure I was doing suburban, but hey, even I don't remember anything. Um, we did this project in groups, which helped develop my listening skills, leadership skills, and also taught me how to share my ideas and feel comfortable with my new Rutgers Prep community. Second grade was the best.
Third grade with Mrs. Klinger and Miss White was one of my favorite grades. I loved all the projects we did, like the New Jersey project where we each dressed up as a famous New Jerseyan. I was Meryl Streep. We made book report videos and had a poetry cafe for our parents. I always enjoyed playing Sparkle, which is a spelling game. This was also one of my favorite years because of Mrs. Klinger. She loves and respects each kid for exactly who they are, and I will try to do the same if I become a teacher one day.
Fourth grade was a blast. We had Miss Witham, Miss Lupo, and Miss O'Mara. We had field trips to Ellis Island and Rutgers Geology Museum. One of my favorite parts was when we did journeys. We got to study a country, write about it, and show everyone in forms of speech and music. Another activity I really liked was the rebus puzzles we did every Thursday morning in homeroom. Fourth grade was a wonderful year.
This is an extra special thank you to our families for all they have done for us during our lower school years. We want to thank our parents so much for helping and supporting as we grew up. Thank you for helping us get up in time for school, helping us with homework, for helping us learn how to be organized, and supporting our friendships with playdates and birthday parties.
Thank you for going above and beyond when we had special projects that needed a trip to a craft store for supplies or when we needed a special treat after working so hard at school. Thank you for encouraging us in our individual interests, for the reminders to practice our instrument, or taking us to sports practices. Over the years of lower school, we have depended on our parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents, and older siblings. As the grown-ups like to say, it takes a village to raise a child. Thank you for being our village.
While our fifth graders are certainly the stars today, all of our lower school students are moving up today. We're so proud of each and every one. Students, you have learned and grown so much this year. This next little part of our ceremony is devoted to all of you. Your teachers are going to move you up to the next grade, and they have a few words to say on this special occasion.
Good morning, kindergarten. We are so proud of all that you have learned this year. Remember practicing writing letters in your letter book? Now you write whole paragraphs. Do you remember when completing a few pages in your math binder seemed tricky? Now you can do addition, subtraction, and word problems. We remember all the special activities like the 100th day, the alphabet scavenger hunt, the kindergarten show, making circuit flowers, and our May Madness literacy contest.
But the best thing was watching you grow in ways that we couldn't have imagined. You have become kind, caring friends and students. You learned how to be bucket fillers, and you filled so many buckets, a lot of buckets, that you made others feel better and be better people. You did that as kindergartners. You have made us laugh till our bellies hurt. You've revolutionized the way we sing the school song and came up with new classroom jobs. Our class is forever changed. Imagine what you'll be able to do as you move up to first grade and beyond.
So to all of our wonderful kindergartners, I know you got to lower it for me. Hi. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a great big hug. Kiss your brain. And take a moment to be so proud of yourselves. You are smart, you are kind, you are important. And we say that every morning because it's true. And you definitely can do hard things. You did it. We love you, we'll miss you, and we can't wait to see what you'll do next. Congratulations to our new first graders.
Fantastic first graders, please stand up. To your parents and teachers, it seems like yesterday that you stepped into the classroom in the ECEC, but you have accomplished so much this year. You learned in kindergarten that you can do hard things and came to first grade eager to tackle harder challenges. You published your stories, researched topics of interest, created Google slideshows, and solved tiling card puzzles, just to name a few. With everything you learned, you were always curious and asked great questions.
It wasn't all hard work. You had a lot of fun too. You danced, you sang, and you played games. From a Mustacha to If You're Happy and You Know It. You took turns leading songs at morning meeting. You played math games with your math partner. You learned new things and explored new places. We went to the grounds for sculpture in October and then the Hartshorn Bird Sanctuary in May. Through it all, you learned social skills, how to get along with your classmates and others. You taught the rest of the lower school and your families about these important skills with the second grade in our show in May. On that day and every day, you demonstrated that how you treat people matters.
Now, as you get ready to embark on your next learning adventure, remember that you can do harder things, whether it's solving a math problem, writing a book, or creating a slideshow. And remember that everyone here is ready to help you and cheer you on. For the last time, thumbs up if you worked hard in first grade. Second thumb up if you learned something new. And let's do our math cheer. I'm a math. Congratulations. You're now second graders.
To our super second graders of 2024 to 2025, please stand. We want to start by saying thank you. Thank you for the amazing memories we have created as a family this year.
From our morning drum rolls with every S word possible, we voted that was your favorite, but our favorite was successful, because we know that is exactly what all of you will be. We got to become paleontologists this year, had our math baseball games, we presented our MLK speech to the entire lower school, middle school, and upper school. We sent our flat selves around the world. We actually made it to many different countries and returned safely.
We went to Sandy Hook, played Complete the Lyrics, musical spelling, class building games, and a Starbucks day. We had our 5th grade buddies, JK buddies, and 6th grade buddies. We made videos this year. All hands in 2nd grade, waving goodbye to 2nd grade, and even our victory dances if we scored a touchdown. This was the first year where the Eagles won the Super Bowl while I was teaching at RPS. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. We have learned that practice makes what? Yes, practice makes progress. There is no such thing as perfect. But the truth is that you are all perfect in your own unique way. We are so proud of the individuals, leaders, and remarkable beings you have all grown into this year. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. Go do big things, our super 2nd graders. We are so proud of you. We cannot wait to see what you accomplish next year. One last time, love to love ya. Yes, this class had mad riz. You are now 3rd graders. Love you guys.
Good morning, notable 3rd graders. Please stand up. I am so proud to be here today looking out at this incredible group of 3rd graders who have grown in so many ways this year. It feels like just yesterday we boarded the bus for our fall field trip to Sandy Hook. That first big adventure together set the tone for a year full of learning, laughter, and discovery. As the seasons changed, so did our skills. We became scientists, historians, mathematicians, readers, and most of all, kind classmates. We explored New Jersey's rich history and learned about many notable New Jerseyans.
The Poetry Cafe was another memorable day. Your words, your creativity, and your courage filled the room that day, and I'll never forget it. Another highlight was the New Jersey Hall of Fame Museum field trip. It was a perfect way to celebrate all we learned about our state. I hope it inspired you to believe that you too can do amazing things.
You've grown taller, wiser, and braver. I hope you carry everything you've learned this year into the next chapter of your journey. Remember to stay curious, be kind, and always believe in yourself. 3rd grade was just the beginning. There is so much more ahead. Congratulations, class of 2034. We will miss you more than you know. You are now 4th graders.
Fourth graders, please stand. As we celebrate the end of our 4th grade year, we want to start by saying how proud we are of each and every one of you. What a year it has been. From the first day of school to today, you've shown growth not only in your learning, but in your kindness, curiosity, and confidence. One of the moments we know stands out for so many of you was our unforgettable trip to Ellis Island. Seeing your eyes light up as we walked through the same halls that millions of immigrants once did, listening to the stories, asking deep questions, imagining the journeys of people long ago, that experience brought history to life in a way no textbook ever could. It was a favorite for a reason. And how could we forget our Journeys project? You worked so hard, researching, writing, creating, and sharing, whether learning more about yourself and the origin of your name, or exploring your own family story. You told those stories with compassion and clarity. You reminded all of us how powerful a journey can be and how every person's path matters. But we're not just saying goodbye, we're also cheering you on. We know you're ready for what's next. You're becoming the leaders of the lower school, and we can't wait to watch you take on that role with the same creativity, compassion, and courage you showed in 4th grade. Keep being curious, keep being kind, keep being you. Don't forget to stop in next year to check out the Rebus puzzles for our Thinking Thursday. And remember, if any of you end up writing a movie called The Thorax, all I ask is that my name is in the credits. Thank you for an amazing year, and congratulations, future 5th graders. Okay. 5th grade. Wow, can you believe it? The last day of school. What a year it's been, full of learning, laughter, maybe some challenges, and definitely a lot of growth. Today I want to talk about something very important: change. Change can feel exciting and a little scary. Maybe you're nervous about moving to a new school. Maybe you're wondering what middle school will be like. That's okay. Change means something new is coming. A new adventure, a new chapter. Here's a little secret. Change helps us grow. Every time you face something new, you become a little stronger, a little braver, and a lot wiser. So as you leave school today, remember that change isn't something to be afraid of, it's something to be proud of. Congratulations, 5th graders, you did it.
Sorry. 5 years. It was 5 years ago when I first had this amazing class. What a quick 5 years it was. Yesterday, you were 1st grade superheroes, listening to made-up stories as we ate lunch in our classroom. Every year, we would inch a bit closer to our reunions, sharing our greetings and jokes in the hallways and the dining commons. This year finally arrived, and we got to learn from each other and one another again. Anyone who's been a student of mine knows I love food and music, and I use them to connect with the material and make connections for a deeper understanding. And music and food go in hand because they are extensions of the same thing: love. We share with those we love the things that bring us joy. Whether it be music or food, we are sharing our love. What a wondrous experience it was to have shared these things with you, the love and passion I have every day. And we hope that you got to share something that was passionate with you. I will miss it, and every single one of you. As you leave lower school, I want you to remember the daily affirmations you were taught in our time in 1st grade. You are kind, you are smart, and you are important. But most importantly, remember here in the lower school, you are loved. You are loved for who you are. You are loved for who you will be. There is nothing you can do that will change that. So when middle school gets you down and you can't even, come for a visit. Know you are loved just the way you are. And for the last time, fifth graders, I love you. Bye-bye.
Fifth grade. Excuse me. Fifth grade. Whew, if only you guys knew how much you meant to me. It has truly been a pleasure to be a part of your educational journey. Our time together in the classroom has been so special. The experience is something that I'm never going to forget. The meaningful connections I've built with each and every one of you have reaffirmed my passion for teaching. I'm so proud of each of you and all that you've accomplished. As you move forward, always believe in yourself, stay kind, and keep being the amazing individuals that you are. Wishing you all the best in middle school.
The graduating class of 2032 hopes you enjoy hearing us sing our closing ceremony song, We Can Move the World by Joe Crane. Fifth graders, please move to the risers now. It's now time for fifth graders to receive certificates commemorating the completion of their studies during the lower school years. As Mrs. Vincher and Mr. Lewis call us up one at a time, each student will have the opportunity to share a favorite memory from this year.
Calvin Lean.
One of my 5th grade memories is taking cultural exploration classes with Mrs. Turk. We got to learn traditions and cultures about other countries and explore their cuisine and landscapes.
Soren Max Androli.
One of the best activities of this school year was field day, where we got to basically have gym all day. Some of my favorite activities are the races, kickball game, and of course, getting to be with my friends and have fun.
Soren Apgar.
In 5th grade, I loved walking the ECEC kids from early birds to their classroom. It was so fun to come in every morning and help to safely walk them over to their building.
Vian Arun.
One event I remember the most was when we got to draw things with 3D pens and tech with Mrs. Conroy. I liked this because I got to make video game characters using the pens.
Mackenzie Brown.
This year in science, we did some fun and awesome activities. These include the photosynthesis and Rube Goldberg project. For the photosynthesis project, you could pick your own groups and choose either a comic, song, or skit to portray photosynthesis so we can show and teach what we learned to our classmates and 2nd grade buddies. A Rube Goldberg comic is a complex machine that solves a simple task. The class made their own Rube Goldberg projects on paper.
Molly Casagrande.
In 5th grade, we had the Greek Festival, where you get to dress up as a Greek god or goddess and present as if you were that Greek god or goddess. We baked cookies the day before and participated in the Olympics in the upper gym.
Nathan Chu.
A fun part in 5th grade was in STEAM class. We designed board games. I liked making board games with my friends. The best part was watching the younger students play our games that we created.
Wyatt Cooper.
Fifth grade was amazing. Our buddies were the second graders. I loved teaching the second graders to be more mature, and I had fun with them as well.
Karthika Donepudi.
Every year since I was in the 3rd grade, we have had a lower school dance. This year, being my last year in the lower school, made this experience one of those moments that are filled with joy, music, and that carefree fun that makes lower school such an important and special part of our lives.
Nick Griner.
Looking back, some of my favorite experiences from 5th grade were our history projects. We did one on the first types of people, another on Greek mythology, and mummification as the last one. I love these projects because they combine research, design, and building with cardboard, which I have fun doing.
Nicholas Colinaris. Oh, I did. Sorry. Baraka Kame.
In 5th grade, we got paid $100 a month. With paying rent $20, we only got $80. If you don't do your job, you don't get paid. The more money you have, the more you can buy at the school store. If you get in trouble or forget something, you get fined, and vice versa.
Nicholas Clanas.
Something I loved about 5th grade was Mr. Lewis's murder mystery riddles. These riddles were created cleverly and were super fun to solve. Here is one riddle now. A man lives on the 8th floor in an apartment building. Every day he takes the elevator and goes to the 5th floor and walks the rest. He doesn't do this if another person is in the elevator or if it's raining. Why does he do this? So the answer is the man is really short, so another person needs to click the button that has the number 8, but he uses the umbrella if it's rain to click the button.
Don't tell them for next year. Julia Manalake.
Looking back, one of my favorite experiences in 5th grade was music. We prepped for Family Day by making our guitars in class. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. We also did a variety of small activities, and my musical journey has grown in many meaningful ways.
Basil McKinty.
My favorite 5th grade memories were made in art class with Miss Albright. I loved making self-portraits using vibrant colors in her classroom.
Ethan Osei.
Rise Against Hunger was an amazing experience. It taught me that helping others makes you feel good and is a good deed. It's a good way to teach kids about the real world and why we need to stop world hunger.
Arya Pandey.
One of my favorite 5th grade memories is running the assemblies. I enjoyed running the assemblies because it was one of the responsibilities 5th graders got to be in charge of, and it helped us work together as a team to come up with ideas to present to the rest of the lower school.
Sana Parukar.
One event I remember most in 5th grade was the Holy Run. It was a lot of fun. The high schoolers were throwing colored powder at us. We were super colorful after it ended.
Ariana Patel.
A highlight of this year was when we went to the Franklin Institute, surprisingly on my birthday. We went to the planetarium where we studied the stars, Body World where we learned about the human body, and a few other fun experiences.
Nayan Patel.
I really enjoyed playing a fun game called Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. It keeps you focused and you have to have a good reaction time to win. And you know I'm the best.
Madison Perrott.
The school prep rally was super fun. We got to do so many cool events, like musical chairs, hula hoop contests, push-ups, and limbo. Everyone had so much fun, and we cheered for the kids and the teachers that participated.
Grace Phillips.
Fifth grade was memorable, especially when we were in language arts when we got our new novel study books and explored them together. It was exciting, and since I loved to read, it made the experience even better.
Lily Rabari.
Fifth grade was special because physical education. Gym was always fun. You get to do activities from chaos, kickball to cup stacking. These are reasons why gym is so fun and enjoyable.
Rayan Rao.
One of my fifth grade memories is the first day of school. We had Mr. Lewis for the second time. I got to see all my friends again and made some new friends. Mrs. Venture gave us math homework.
Noor Rahman.
Something I loved about fifth grade was Family Day. It was my favorite memory because we got to show our parents everything we worked on during the year.
Darsh Sangavi.
A fun memory from fifth grade is always roasting Mr. Lewis. Most of the roasts happened when there was a debate or we were joking. There was an ongoing joke about him living on the time of the dinosaurs.
Bowden Sarkar.
Every day we practiced for the Bach concert with our instruments and our voices. We were all nervous, our hands were shaking, but we were ready. We played our music better than we ever practiced. The desserts at the end of the concert really rewarded us in a sweet way. This year's Bach concert was awesome.
Zain Shakur. Ethan Shao.
One unforgettable experience from fifth grade was we went to Stony Acres. This was a leadership where we did a lot of different challenges. It was pretty fun.
Angela Lua Sucumbi.
In science this year, we learned about animal cells, plant cells, flower reproduction, simple machines, Newton's laws, and volcanoes. I love discovering new things in science this year. It made learning really fun.
Oreolua Sucumbi.
Thinking back, one of my favorite 5th grade experiences was when Mrs. Venture taught us how to cure the hiccups. All you have to do is drink water upside down while pinching your nose.
Sean Sun.
I will never forget the time in STEAM when my team caught a fish at the canal in our water collector. We named him Joe the Fish. After a few weeks, we released him into the Raritan Canal.
Veer Upadhyay.
Whenever it was raining or cold, we would stay inside for recess. My favorite parts of inside recess were when we played in our Chromebooks and when I sometimes threw Among Us. When we had outside recess, we played tag.
Ishana Vasanthan.
My favorite part about 5th grade was math class. I liked math because Miss Fincher always found a way to make math class fun, like different activities such as 24, set, and volume city. We created volume city out of folded paper when we were learning about volume. This year we learned about powers of 10, decimals, percents, volume, and ratios.
Bella Wong.
In 5th grade, one of my favorite things to do is to play a game called Good Morning Judge. Good Morning Judge is a game where you try to guess other people's disguised voices, like, Good Morning Judge. Trust me, it's really fun.
Catalina Taratiegi.
Out of all the fun we had this year, I really enjoyed when we went to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. We did a lot of fun things, like eating on the steps, going to a park, and seeing the inside of a tomb. But my favorite part was learning about Greek and Roman cultures from relics. It's like making up a story from hints, which is something I love to do.
Students, congratulations on completing your lower school years. It is with great pleasure and pride that we introduce the new 6th grade class, the class of 2032.
Good morning. I have enjoyed learning about this year's lower school accomplishments. You've been busy. To the 5th grade, a special congratulations on a job well done. You can clap. You've shown Ms. Tolia, Ms. Venture, Mr. Lewis, Mr. D'Imperio, and me that you're ready to take on more responsibility as you join the middle school in September. Like the lower school, the middle school is a community that is the most successful when we work together in support of one another. And I see how you look after one another. It's thrilling. I expect that right now you're probably thinking more about a cool drink and summer than the 6th grade. But as you enjoy the summer adventures that await you, please know how excited we are to have you join the middle school. Come September, there are some new opportunities. You'll have new teachers, the chance to make new friends. You'll be invited to participate in new activities. From classwork to music ensembles and athletic teams, we want you to challenge yourself, to try new things, and to spread your wings to embrace your responsibilities in the middle school community. As middle school students, your parents, your teachers, and I will expect you to do more for yourself. You're ready. School is about learning and relationships, and our goal in the middle school will be to work together to be the best classmates, the best students, and the best sons or daughters, and the best friend we can be. When you come into school on the first day, we'll talk about acting with kindness toward ourselves and one another. We try to practice that every day. And I think you know what happens when you practice something every day. You'll develop the skills and habits that last a lifetime. For now, I hope you enjoy the celebration that accompanies the milestone of completing the lower school. And as you enjoy your summer, please know that the middle school teachers and I look forward to seeing you in September. Congratulations.
Wyatt, next time tell me what you're going to wear and I'll wear the same thing. I think shorts is absolutely the right choice. 4th graders, pretend you don't know the umbrella and the elevator story, right? You didn't hear it. And Bella, that was the best impression. Your Good Morning Judge had us all stumped. That was terrific. I'd like you all to join me, if you would, in thanking a very special member of our community. Would you join me in thanking Mary Beth? And allow me to thank the parents and the faculty. What you have done in order to bring these students to where they are today, that you understand what might feel broken can become a breakthrough. You understand how to dance with disruptions. You know how to spell resilient. You know how to spell patient. You accept, you embrace, you improvise, and on a daily basis, you transform disaster into delight. So to the adults in this community, for your involvement, and your mentorship, and your love, thank you. And now to you guys. Yesterday at the middle school closing, the middle school speaker who's chosen by her classmates to speak, Rebecca had some words that I think are absolutely perfect for today. So Rebecca said, I like to think of my 3 years of middle school as a roller coaster. I personally love roller coasters, and we all know that roller coasters have their ups and their downs. So when you're at the very bottom of the roller coaster, that is when you need to be your best and focus on what you can do to get back up. I think this is good advice for roller coasters and for life. And I remind myself of it when things aren't perfect or they don't go as planned. So here's my reminder. You will fail sometimes, you will fall sometimes, and it will be at times discouraging. How we recover and learn from that experience is really what matters. Rebecca said, you can't have success without the occasional failure. So when you're at the bottom of the roller coaster, remember, the highest moment, the most exhilarating experience is just about to happen. And it's just about to happen for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Loy. I'm going to make the thank yous to the community very brief, so hold your applause. First, our outstanding maintenance team who works incredibly hard, and also the RPS Parents Association for all their support this year. Let's thank all those PA volunteers and our fabulous maintenance team. Thank you to our inspired faculty. Thank you for all we learned and experienced this school year. And to our students, you are the heart of Rutgers Prep. We are proud of you, and we hope you have a splendid summer. Fifth graders, you will be missed. But we're right over there. We're not going anywhere. So come back and visit us a lot. You are loved here in lower school. At this time, our ceremony concludes. The newly risen fifth graders will stand up first and lead us out class by class. There's a reception area. I'm told there are cookies on the quad for you. They're that way, I think. And the newly graduated sixth graders, please join us on the risers so we can take a group photo. Thank you to everyone for coming today.